Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we'll talk about Hedera, one of the coins I'm focusing on most right now. I think it's a very interesting coin, and we've also, as expected, been able to hold the bottom of the range here. If you watch my videos, I would say in the last week, I think all of them have been correct. When we had that bullish momentum last week, what we said is that, well, it's great and we could break out, but it's most likely that we will not. And then when we hit the middle of the range here, because Hedera is ranging right now between, and you can very clearly see that, between a level around this area and right here. So when we hit this middle here, what I said is that, well, it's most likely where we're actually going to drop down. And we also said that right here, so that was great. And then when we hit the bottom here, I told you, we could drop down below. That is a possibility, but I do not expect that. So far, I think I made 4 videos on Hedera in the last week or so, week and a half. All of them have been correct. So this one is probably going to be incorrect. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, we felt Hedera quite well. And I think the main reason for that is because the structure here is quite clear, right? So Hedera, Hbar has been mostly consolidating here between, I would say, like 33 cents is the main resistance level right now, but practically it's all the way from 32 up until 34 cents. I think that's the most interesting resistance level. And then we have a very strong support level here between 26 and 25 cents. So if you take that into consideration, and then you add it up with the market circumstances, which have been, at least for Bitcoin, have been quite clear as well in the last 2 weeks, and relatively strong fundamentals for Hbar. So what that means is that it hasn't been sold off relatively much. Like if you compare Hbar to something like XLM, at least over the last week, Hbar has just held up much better, and it's just bouncing around. So if we hit the bottom, we're going up to the top. If we hit the top, we're going down to the bottom. So that is again the question right now, because right now you can see we got a strong touch here from 26.5 cents. And excuse me for my voice. I'm not sure if it's annoying for you as well, but for me, my throat is still very dry, so it's not amazing to talk. But hit the bottom of the range, got a strong touch there, as you can see. And now we have broken above the POC here. That's that yellow line, which I'm not sure if you can see. It's not this one, but it's kind of a dotted line. Broke above that, so now it looks most likely that we are going up to the top of the range here, between 31.5 cents and 33 cents. We're also gaining some nice momentum here. The one thing I slightly dislike, because right now, I mean, I do think we can do this, all right? Bitcoin is a little bit weaker than yesterday. But it looks strong enough to actually get one more move up. So that would also be enough for one more move up for Hedera. The one thing though is that I still do not think we will break out. And there's 2 reasons for that. So ultimately, what I expect for Hedera is this, right? So that we might stay up here for a bit, but that we will drop back down to the bottom as well. And the main reason for that is that, first of all, the momentum is still going up in terms of open interest, but the volume is actually going down. So I would say if we want to break out, we need volume of at least $2 billion. And right now the volume is at $776 million. It's not enough for me. And then second of all, we would also need stronger markets, I think. And I think the market, so Bitcoin, is strong enough to actually get one more move up. But I don't see Bitcoin breaking above 99,000. And if Bitcoin is not going to be able to do that, I think it's going to be very hard. It's not impossible. I mean, ultimately, this is a possibility, right? This is possible. And if we actually do gain a lot of volume when we're trying when we're getting up to the top of the range, I will buy. But at the moment, it doesn't look most likely, with the volume dropping down and Bitcoin also looking fine, but displaying signs of weakness. So therefore, I think this is most likely. If anything happens, if we are going to be able to break out, if that volume does increase, then my opinion might change, but then I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think this is what you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.